Circlement. Get that circlement.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live right now outside of City Hall in New York.
Littering. Littering is a fine. You're absolutely being arrested for littering. This mayor is corrupt. This is a fine. This is not an arrestable offense. This is not an arrestable offense, and you guys should be ashamed of yourself for following his orders.
Yeah, we are coming in hot right now, folks. Mark, you want to give us a little heads up on what's happening?
Yeah, so Scott has been taken into custody after maybe five or so slices over the fence.
So the stream was going live as he was wrapping up his speech. What was the essential purpose of the speech there?
It's
Guys, everybody on the sidewalk, please. Get on the sidewalk.
All right, get on the sidewalk.
Get on the sidewalk.
Thank you, guys.
Well, that happened quick.
Hold your pride.
Shame on you!
Hold your pride.
Shame on you!
Pizza.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Follow the order.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
So let me take the tripod off real quick, Kyle.
Yeah, let's get an update here. What are we looking at?
Give me a few seconds.
Yeah, take your time.
I need some space.
So we've got our first arrest. Is that the only arrest, or is anyone else getting involved in this?
That's the only one I saw, but I was doing my best watching camera angles and such, So it looks like we're getting some more. Some more is about to go down.
All right, you want to?
How dare you! You're a one-time sperm! Shame on you, Adam! Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Shame on you!
That these four men, these four blues have to follow your fucking corrupt ways? How dare you! You got better things to worry about. You're worried about pizza. Worry about protecting our children of New York City. How about you start worrying about that, Adams? Instead of lining your pockets, hanging out with drug dealers. Care about the children. Protect the children.
So we're here to make reference to hanging out with drug dealers. This is the Consofrito situation. We've seen our buddy Saul Greco talking about quite a bit. Folks, if you're just joining us, Mark's on the street out in New York City.
Take this tripod real quick.
Yeah. So Scott has already been taken into custody. You said we might have a second in there as well.
Yes, there's definitely two so far. It was him and his, really a pretty vocal guy. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. Mark's getting himself situated. We went live just as they started marching and throwing pizza over the top of the fence to the City Hall. They were feeding the pigeons.
That are making trafficking connections as we speak in every state in the United States. And this man is worried about pizza. Worry about protecting the children of New York City. Worry about changing laws that protect our children. Instead,
all right, Kyle, I'm up.
All right, I'm ready for you.
Illegal invasion of the United States of America. How dare you allow this to happen to the greatest city in New York? I'm born and bred here, and you making a disgrace out of this city, Adam. You're a one-term sperm.
One-term mayor.
One-term sperm is what the protester called this mayor.
Yeah, hot takes coming out of the city. Just. So we got 2 in custody. This is Scott. What is it? Scott Lebedo?
Yes, Scott Leveo.
Okay.
He's in custody. I said maybe we'll go take a quick look and see how many slices made it down range.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, we should know.
What's the media presence looking like, by the way?
Media presence is pretty low. A lot of photographers, but I see almost no mainstream. So it looks like from here, I can see at least 1 slice. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Citizen just pointed out a few other slices.
Let me throw this down.
2 over there.
Okay.
One on the other side of this tree. So we're at least 4 slices made its way.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another one, a large one, right down there. So there's a little
taste.
Yeah. So it looks like we're at about 5 slices before the police did move in and arrest him.
And that was quick. Now, you were standing there before this all started, and the police gave you kind of warning that people were going to go to jail. Is that correct?
Yes. They said they would enforce the law. If they had any criminal mischief or littering or disorderly conduct, that they would enforce the law. Right now, it looks like their attention is heading somewhere down there, but sort of in the middle of it. Let's see if anybody else is gonna
give a speech or
take the free ride and bracelets today.
Yeah, what do we got here for signage?
So this is Dion, I think CC is his last name.
Okay.
And he's a famous Trump activist because what he does is he flies giant Trump banners all over the place and gets kicked out at Disney World and Major League stadiums.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna talk to this guy when he's ready.
Yeah.
Don't have a firearm in my house. I'm an open target. I'm an open target. I guarantee every one of you guys, and we love every single one of you, that this summer in New York City.
What do you got numbers for this crowd? What's up with this face mask over here that somebody's doing Call of Duty, looks like?
I can guarantee you that this is going to be
a face mask.
Yeah, the face mask, Call of Duty skull face.
I hope every one of you.
Don't see it.
I pray for every one of you, and I hope you get the support you need.
Now, it's kind of interesting to see NYPD getting involved in a protest. They don't seem to be interested in doing that for the pro-Palestinian types that do all kinds of things. Yeah, they're not just leaving food on the ground.
No, this is. I think we may have to go to the riotometer.
Okay.
Because we did see apprehensions.
All right. What do you want to call this then?
Well, I would say it peaked at Philly Friday night, which is a new record for us. But I would bring it back down to a British parliamentary debate.
All right. Now we've just got garlic breath and harsh words.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
So, but we did hit Philly Friday night. I think that is significant for us here at the Kyle Seraphin show.
All right. So what we're saying is that when it involves people being taken into custody, that's when we move into the Philly Friday night. That's the threshold that you're going to gauge it at.
Right. And also, when they do move media aside, which, they did tell me to get out of the road and
all right,
move along. So I think that constitutes a new record here.
All right. What's the size of the crowd? Can we estimate?
Yeah, we're gonna go up. This crowd is small at sub 100, definitely. I would put it at peak around 70.
Okay.
And I'd peak it at 70 active protesters, because this is an extremely popular travel area, because you have the Brooklyn Bridge just right here, City Hall. So I just try to isolate that number to the actual protests.
All right, I'm going to leave the riotometer on the corner there. If it upgrades, we can change that. But I've got you pegged at British parliamentary debate, and you want to get you want to see what these guys have to say? Why are they pulling on masks? What are they pulling on masks for?
Being held at the first precinct, and I think in unity we should get out in front of that place and make sure that they hear our words.
Might be going mobile then.
Right down by the waterfront. It's by the bar.
What do we think? We're gonna take this on the road?
Yeah. We may. How far is it? How far is that, sir? Walking distance?
How far?
Okay, yeah, we might take the walk then. We might take the
I'm
walk.
thinking we should take a walk down the street with our pizzas to the Bowery.
Do you want to speak to the audience here?
Now,
Feel good.
now I'm hearing it's a far walk.
Throw the pizza.
Well, ma'am, let me,
Wait a minute, who are you with?
I'm with Kyle Seraphin Media.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Let me back up so people can see it here. So,
Point it down
were
a
you
little
here
bit.
for the protest?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and what are your
I
thoughts
do not
here?
own a pizza shop. I do not own anything. I just believe that this place is becoming very tyrant. I believe that
Point it
every
down just a little
time
bit more.
they can find something to
Perfect.
destroy the city, they will, and especially against we the people. So I'm here taking pictures like you are, but at the end of the day, I'm here to stand for what's right.
Okay, any reaction to Scott? It looked like he got maybe 4 or 5 slices out before he was taken into custody. Any thoughts on that?
No, I'm glad he did it. And I'm glad that he is, one of the fearless people in this.
Just a little to the right.
He's very fearless. He doesn't care. He cares about the USA, cares about the United States of America and New York.
Thank you.
What's the symbolism of the pizza to her? I'd be curious. Or maybe this guy will tell us. Yeah, what's the symbolic nature of the pizza?
So this is interesting. He's asking a legal question.
We threw it on the mayor's front lawn, but if we leave it here, every one of us that brought pies ain't getting collared. That's how this is going.
Because they're making up their own laws.
So he's
Shame on you,
he's making a point. He says that if the pizza goes over the fence into the government property, it's an arrest. But if they leave the massive mound of pizzas here, then they're not going to get arrested. So it looks like this gentleman, this protester, has okay.
Yeah, so that sounds like what tyranny looks like. Is that not the definition? Arbitrary and capricious sort of enforcement of statute?
Well, it is interesting, and I think it's pretty incredible that this man, this activist, and that he's quickly identified sort of that legal
that
issue
line.
here.
You want to ask him about his opinion with the tyranny that they're facing down?
Yes, sir. Your name?
Peter DiMichele.
Okay, Peter. So we got a few thousand people watching live here, and what's the issue here? It seems like you identified a legal conundrum. If the pizza goes over the fence, it's an arrest. But if the pizza stays here, it's okay.
See, the mayor, no, it's not their law. See, the mayor told these folks who we love that if pizza goes over his fence, that we're to be arrested. This is littering as far as I'm concerned. So everybody here
You're supposed to get a ticket.
who brought it, exactly. First of all, you get a ticket
You don't get
for littering.
arrested. They're making up their own laws. And the cops are not following the law. That's the problem.
The cops are following
That's communist
what
shit.
this corrupt mayor is telling them to follow. Okay? So we can litter. Littering is when it goes over the wall, and that's an arrestable offense. But that's not littering. This right here is not a litter. Look, you ready?
That's communist.
That's not
a
littering.
communist country.
That's not an arrestable offense.
That's a ticket.
That's a ticket.
No, you dropped it.
So, I mean, if somebody wants to come and give me a ticket, the way the law is written out, then please step forward and give me a ticket or release Scott Lebedo. There was no right to arrest him. Right here we go. Let Scott go. Let Scott go. Let Scott go.
Let Scott go.
Let Scott go.
Let Scott go.
So us leaving this garbage here would be considered littering. So everybody who brought a pizza should be getting collared right now.
I know they're targeting Scott right now.
But this is only a ticketable offense. So Scott Lebedo got arrested just because he's Scott Lebedo.
And
Okay?
he's feeding the pigeons
And he's feeding that pigeon up there who's hiding.
and the squirrel.
Why don't you come out and talk to the public? Instead, you want to hang out uptown with a bunch of criminals while you hang around with good people. How is that possible? How did Scott Lebedo get arrested for littering?
Let's take a peek at the
It's
cops,
a
how they're
ticketable
receiving this.
offense.
That's right.
How is he arrested and how am I not arrested for littering right here? I just littered. Why is no cop arresting me here?
That's littering. I should get a ticket. Exactly.
Is there any movement from the police officers right there?
They're gonna arrest me.
It's only littering when it goes on the mayor's property.
No, we are.
But if
We
live
will
on
take a
the
look.
street,
We will take a look
or
at
if I'm
the
hungry
police
and I
and
eat half
see
my
the
slice
reaction,
and throw it
if any of it's
out,
going
I'm
to
gonna
make
get
an
arrested.
impact at all.
And they
Come
know
on!
it's right. They know it's
Come
wrong.
on!
The cops know it's wrong.
Come
but
on,
they think
Mr.
it's
Mayor!
wrong.
I'd like to know if the people think that feeding the pigeons or tossing pizzas is First Amendment protected speech.
There's a garbage pail that says right there, do not litter.
They don't want to get arrested. They drop pieces up, they don't want to get arrested.
So the next bum that comes by and eats half of his slice and decides that he's not going to throw it in the receptacle, you're going to arrest him for littering, huh? Mr. Mayor, you're going to have your men arrest people for littering. They're taking away our rights one by one, and they're rewriting it. You're rewriting it the way you want it. And that's not what these cops around here are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be protecting and serving, not cleaning up pizza off of your front lawn.
They don't look happy to be there, Mark.
Every one of these are valuable assets that should be on the
No,
street.
body language. I'm here with most of the rank. I see a chief, a couple captains, lieutenants here. Completely relaxed. They don't seem anxious at all, and they don't seem particularly too motivated either.
No, it's tough to get motivated to go after people that are dropping pizza on the ground in New York.
Right. So
If you don't feel like eating it, just throw it on the floor. You could possibly be arrested.
here you have a member of the media, photographer. He decided to take part in eating a slice.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
So
there's that.
Apologize. Don't throw Tommies on the floor. The stuff on the bottom.
Now I'll point out one thing too is every time LAPD sorry guys, way off. NYPD they always have their legal team out here and legal observers, and I can see a couple of them out here, keeping an eye on constitutionality and it's
where
interesting
are those folks? Can you point them out to
we
us?
can get closer.
Yeah.
Here we go right here.
Maybe ask them what issues are at play from their mindset.
Yes. Can I ask you guys what legal issues are at play here? May I ask what legal issues are at play here as far as throwing the pizza versus dropping the pizza? Is there a difference?
I can't answer your question.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, guys. That was the only one I had. Is the difference between throwing it and dropping it? But thank you, guys. Yep, that's okay. That's all right. Thank you.
So they're flagged as NYPD legal. I wonder what that's internal
Right.
only. I guess they have no interest in engaging on the outside.
Right.
Get on a knee and say, I love Trump.
So looks like. Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah, is it chilly enough that he's wearing that ear protector, or is that like pseudo identity?
No. This. I'm glad you noticed that. He has the Patriot Front hat on. Is this the Patriot Front hat, Kyle?
Yeah, it does look like the Patriot Front. Ask him.
He's got the khakis. Patriot Front? Are you Patriot Front? Are you Patriot Front?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you sent out here, or you just kind of responded on your own?
I responded on my own.
Okay. And what's your intent when you see a protest and you come out?
Just to view it.
Just to what?
Just to view it.
Just to be heard?
To view it.
Just to view it. Okay. So you're just an observer.
No, not just an observer. I'm also a part of this protest.
You're part of the protest.
Yeah, because these invaders are, overrunning our country. So
Down and right.
Which
There you go.
which invaders?
A little bit more to the right.
the current migrants coming to the city and overrunning this American city.
Okay. And so Patriot Front, you have an official position on that, which is in opposition to it, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, as an American, because this country is for the European race. Because they founded this country and they assimilated from the Anglo-Saxon way of life. They brought that tradition over here onto this continent because this continent was originally founded and overran by savages. Like before the Europeans came here, it was the Indians, right? And they were savages. And people should honestly be thankful for everything around here because everything around here was built by the European race.
Ask him what his
not
ethnicity
by
is.
The savages.
And what ethnicity are you, sir?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm of the American ethnicity.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Last summer when Patriot Front moves through, there's always the question is how many of them are feds. So how many feds do you have in there?
No feds.
How many suspected feds?
No feds.
not even a maybe fed.
No feds.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks for your time. What's your name?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Thank you for your time. All right, guys. So I appreciate it. So
that's a clown show right there. So
right, that may actually be the most in-depth Patriot Front interview
that's ever been done.
Kyle.
Yeah, that's really
Right.
possible. So here's
that
the
may-
thing.
Yeah.
Is it just me? Because it's looking from the camera like that guy had some either Southeast Asian ethnicity going on, maybe?
Yes, I would say something.
Okay, so he's of the American race.
Islander.
Yeah, Islander.
He's small, slender. He's got a nice olive hue to him.
Maybe like
I think so. I think we're on the right side of the world.
Yeah, like a Thai or maybe a
Right.
Laotian or something. Okay,
Right.
so but he's of the American ethnicity, which is made up. It's good. Anyway, it's nice to hear him say their thing out loud.
Right. No, that was the. I do really believe that is the most in-depth supposed Patriot Front interview.
Yeah,
that
I
exists.
wonder if they're willing to avow that situation. All right, what do we see going on over here now? There's a little bit of a kerfuffle. Somebody said if that guy's European, then I'm the Pope. What do you think? Is the Pope in the live chat?
Yeah.
Equally no?
So it's funny, Kyle, because you recognized him. You didn't know he's Patriot Front, but you said, "What's up with this man?" You said that like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I never saw him.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I still don't see him. And then finally, I recognized the patch on the hat. So.
Well, that mask, that's kind of like the tough guy Call of Duty mask stupidity. You can
Right,
get him for
right,
$5
right.
on Amazon, so that's always interesting to see. But more interesting that he was representing a hate group or whatever, peaceful hate group. So be it.
My 7-year-old nephew out here toss a pizza over and have you guys arrested.
Now we're really getting
interesting.
Our man is riled up.
Involving a minor in your unlawful activity. I think there's some additional charges for that, but
It's certainly possible.
I like his questions as far as finding the.
Now look at this homeless
issues
guy
with the laws.
cruising by.
Right. Well, they did say that part of this protest was you had to bring at least 2 pizzas, one to protest, one for people in need. So
Right, which apparently you also can't do, huh?
Right. So this lady with she's asking about the laptop. She wants to know about the laptop, Kyle.
I'm not confident that the NYPD has access to the laptop.
Right.
You want to see if she wants to talk to us a little bit and tell us what the pizza represents to her?
We can.
Yeah. She looks like she needs to talk to somebody, so she might as well talk to us.
Ma'am. What does this protest mean to you? The pizza and Scott being arrested. You're talking about the laptop. What is your issue here today?
It's a crock of shit. Where's our freedom of speech? Number one, you got all these illegals taking money from our tax dollars. Americans are being laid off to give the illegals the job, and this bastard in City Hall does nothing. He don't deserve to be there. He never did. He got where he was because of his big mouth and the color of his skin. That's it. He called me a cracker. I'm calling him a nah.
Thank you.
Classic New York.
There you have it.
Yeah.
This is the gentleman that kept on drawing my attention when you were talking about a guy in a mask, and I'm like, I don't think he has a mask, but yeah.
No, that's the Burger King right there. What is he the king of? Do we know?
Right. Did you say Burger King?
Yes, the Burger King. Is it not?
Okay.
In the red?
How you doing, man? Press Seraphin Media. Do you ever hear of Kyle Seraphin, the Kyle Seraphin Show on Rumble? How about on X? You guys on X?
I'm on all.
Okay, Kyle Seraphin. Yeah, he was the FBI whistleblower.
Yes. Good job, baby. We need
He's
more
in my ear right now.
of you to come out. Whistleblowers, come out. The people will protect you.
Kyle, there you have it.
We appreciate the support.
Yeah, Kyle said thank you and he appreciates the support. So, Let's see.
This gentleman here, what's going on with this outfit? Are we doing a live stream in front of us? I kind of want to know the details here.
Let me. Are you on X? You on X, sir? No. Oh, okay. Well, let me just give you my name. You can look it up. We're gonna talk to the gentleman. Hey, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us. We got a ton of people watching it. So,
yes.
But my name is Mark, M-A-R-K. Last name is Naughton, N-A-U-G-H-T-O-N. And I work for Kyle Seraphin. He's you remember the FBI whistleblower?
What is it called?
Him, Kyle.
Yep.
Seraphin, S-E-R-A-P-H-I-N.
It's always interesting because folks kind of want to know who they're talking to. That's an indication of kind of the polarization of our media right now, folks. I mean,
thanks, man.
And it's not stupid to ask who you're talking to. You don't want people editing it. We don't do that. We'll just stream it live. We'll give it to you straight. Got some spammers running in our chat right now. I want to know about the Burger King. I want to know what the crown is about. What this outfit says. He's got Jesus something or other. What's that about?
Okay.
Is that Jews or is it?
You know, he has sort of a press credential.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they'll talk.
Well, yeah. Oh, people want to touch his badge, touch his press credentials.
Okay. Let me say they're laughing at us. Hey, so we're live on the Seraphin show, and if people want to talk to you, they want to know what you're about and
what's the crown?
What you're doing here.
So I do independent news. My name is Jesus A-OK. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So I was basically pretty much trying to document what was going on. So I was trying to see what was going to happen to Skylar Beto. Pretty much, he got arrested for throwing pizza and not a littering ticket. And then people were throwing pizza on the floor and no arrest. So
That's John Tobacco.
How's he feel about that?
They got him already.
Johnny T!
They got him already.
So it shows like the indifferences and the laws are not just here. It's crazy.
Okay. Are you on X?
Yes.
Okay. What's your handle there?
Jesus A-OK News.
Okay. Thanks for your time, man.
Blessings, kid.
Yep.
We got some blessings.
Johnny T!
Yeah. So that's Kyle. That's what you're noticing now. More and more are the independent journalists. Like I said, I call it the media gold rush of 2024, and yet mainstream's laying off. Their ratings are a disaster. Their numbers are down. Their money is certainly down.
Yep.
They're paying out record numbers of, many, many millions and millions of dollars in lawsuits. And now it's time to get your news a la carte, right? And you pretty much find the journalist's video or written or your podcasters, whatever. People are pretty much picking their own media sources a la carte, and they seem to like it more. So.
We got Miss G sitting in the chat. She wants to know who's got the clipboard over there. Is that Kara?
So tell Miss G to come out and ask. She should be out here.
Yeah, that's it.
She's right. She's just a few minutes away. I got to come all the way up from Philly.
That's right. She could have been here doing that for us. Now we got people signing. What is the signatory? What kind of clipboard situation we have running?
Yeah, let's see. I don't want to do any PII and get their names.
No, definitely not. Euthanize pedophiles. That's a strong position that guy's holding. He's a pit bull supporter, not a pedophile supporter. What do you think of that?
Right. So they're it looks like some sort of Republican registry. So they're taking names. It looks like some political action kind of thing. So not pretty smart idea to find the people who are passionate. They're much more likely to vote than people just simply consuming it.
Yeah, that's not dumb. Not dumb at all. I'm gonna throw this on the screen here, Mark. You're not gonna see it, but let's put up your Liberty Cigars. People can support your work, and they can support you through an affiliate program with Liberty Cigars. So you guys can go to libertycigars.com and use the promo code TT47. That's for Trump Tuesday. That's Mark Naughton's Twitter handle you're seeing right now on the screen. If you guys are interested in cigars and supporting Mark, he gets a cut of all the sales through that using that promo code. Again, Tango 47 TT47 libertycigars.com. We're back to you on the street there, buddy. I just cut away for a second.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, guys. They're premium cigars. They're not some junk American-made company. They are, very family company, and they approached me and sort of the guys on Twitter that do Trump Tuesday. It's just a Twitter space every Tuesday. It discusses all Trump news. It's its own space dedicated to it, and it's probably 99% pro-Trump, but that's not literally what I try to do. I just try to discuss the news, and it seems that the people that want to hear it are Trump people. So
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, grab some cigars, guys.
What's our situation? Have we run out of protests? Have we run out of energy? This seemed like it fizzled out. That was a pretty fast burn. Throwing him in.
Yes, exactly. This fuse was short. It was fast. Let's hear this real quick.
Sorry, excuse me, Tyler.
We got sent down here to cover this protest, and being told that Scott was taken away for littering. Is that true?
Any questions you have, you can call DCPI. They'll answer all your questions.
Okay, so you're the chief on site, and you don't know what he was arrested for?
Any questions you have?
We're losing video because
is there any
of
DCPI reps here? There usually are.
There usually is. I don't know why there isn't. But I'm sure you have the number.
Will he get released and get a plane ticket to California like the guys that kicked the shit out of your offices, the migrants? He'll be released.
Yes.
So last time he threw a couple slices over the wall, he wasn't arrested. He got a summons. How come today it was?
I don't know anything about that last time.
Okay. Well, some of you guys were here. He was there. He was there last time. Yep. You got a ticket last time. How come today you got arrested?
Nothing.
Was he violent? Did he attack the police? Did he resist arrest?
Nope.
I mean, I'm part of the media. I got a right to ask the questions, right?
Part of the media. You know the protocol.
No. But I'm on site right now. I'm saying you're the chief on site. I would imagine you. I know. I would imagine you know what a guy was arrested for.
Our video quality starting to die out a little bit over there.
You don't know.
And it doesn't sound like the cops are going to answer any questions.
For anyone else here who wants to peacefully protest, if they should throw a slice of pizza towards the direction of City Hall, is that a cuffable, arrestable offense?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And just so I can inform people, so that people understand what they're doing, they would be cuffed and arrested for
littering.
You get a ticket for littering.
Okay.
Audio's good. Video's getting trash.
Is it standard in New York for littering?
Okay, go high.
That's right.
Taken away in cuffs? You're chief. I mean, listen.
Yeah, you guys are seeing that the police are not in a position to answer the question. It's just the way it works.
I'm pretty good. I don't know about people getting arrested. Maybe aggravated littering. Maybe if you warned them a couple of times, then
we're gonna get up a little higher and see if we can get a better signal.
But to get arrested for a slice of pizza, I feel like there were guys in Black Lives Matter throwing Molotov cocktails at your NYPD cars, and they got $40,000 settlements from the city to apologize to him for it. This guy throws a slice of pizza, which I would think is peaceful.
There we go.
And you took him away. So anyone else here who replicates that,
so you guys are seeing it's
arrested, cuffed, and taken to the first.
It has pretty much died down. So the fuse goes like this. Mark, I'm going to cut away from you for just a second while we figure it out. We might do a reconnection real quick.
Folks, let me just tell you what's happening.
All right.
These guys here behind me, I said.
All right, I'm gonna mute that. We're gonna come back here to the studio. So what we saw was Scott LeBeo was out. Is that his name? Yes. LeBedo. So Scott was given a riled up speech. There's a very similar version of it that you can find on Twitter. If you want to see it on his Twitter page, it's at Scott Lobaido. And Scott essentially was getting people whipped up saying, if you guys want to stand in solidarity with the city of New York, people in Boston threw tea in the harbor, people in New York can throw pizza into the mayor's front lawn. He did that. He got about 4 slices, maybe 5 slices deep into his protest, just a few seconds, and was immediately rushed in, cuffed, and taken off. We saw 2 people cuffed, no word on who the other was. But we watched these folks get put in the back of the van. They were peaceful. They didn't resist. They didn't fight it at all, but they went and got carried off. So now it looks like 2 probably in custody. And the statement is that it was littering, but no further information about why that was an arrestable offense. Anybody who's ever been involved in that doesn't usually see themselves in handcuffs. Kind of a new experience for that. And while we work on getting Mark connection kind of put back where it needs to be, we'll bring him back in a second. But that was essentially it. There was everybody showed up with pizzas. The pizzas are now on the ground. You're allowed to drop them outside, but not on government property. If they're on public property, you'd think that government property and public property are the same thing. but there is a line of delineation that the New York PD was told to enforce. And you got some folks a little riled up about the idea that Mayor Adams is going to be making that distinction, that once you throw it over the gate into a space where nothing but the birds are going to eat it. That was the claim. The claim was environmentalists trying to feed some pigeons. It doesn't sound like the NYPD bought it. Truth on the ground. Small protests. There was a talk about walking it over, but it doesn't look like that has happened yet. I'm going to go ahead and cut back over here, see if we can get another video feed coming out of Mark. Mark, I'm going to unmute you real quick, and we're going to bring in, see if there's anything else that's happening, and I will bring some audio in here. Mark, you still with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can, yeah. Our video is still not ideal, but it looks like these folks are more or less just milling about. No real guidance at this point. Doesn't sound like anybody's doing a march. Is that accurate?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get in front of the camera just briefly so that people can see too. Just because I'm also training here. How's that? Can you see me?
Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it's the video's choppy at the moment, so be it.
Okay.
Audio's good.
Right. So it happened fast and furious. As Scott and another gentleman. I didn't see the other gentleman throw, but he at least was involved in it at the least. So, but I did see Scott throw a few slices over. We looked like we found about 5 of them on the ground, just over the fence. And then the rest of the protesters just sort of found that issue of potential hypocrisy. They just didn't understand how they can drop the pizza right here in the public square, but just a few feet over, it's arrestable. And they also just highlighted the difference last year where Scott was issued a summons and not taken into custody. So that's sort of the protesters' issue at the moment, and that's it. So pretty peaceful at this time. We could probably even. Do we have the riot meter up?
I took it down, but yeah, you want to take it back down to Canada?
Yes, we are absolutely back down to Canada. So I just think that's really cool, though, is we hit a new record. We did hit Philly Friday night with 2 arrests.
Yeah, maxed out at Philly Friday night, but degraded to the sensible Northlands of Canada at this point.
Right. So, yeah.
All right. Are you thinking about doing a little walkthrough and seeing if you can see some migrants while you're up there? Some of the illegal shelters that are going on.
Yes.
And kind of.
If we have the time or the people have the appetite, I can go to the Roosevelt Hotel and we can do a public walkthrough and check it out and see what's up.
I think what we'll do is we'll do a recorded version of that. We'll play that tomorrow on the show. So folks, for Thursday morning show, if you want to see, Mark's going to do some walkthroughs. I'll probably try to record it from this end. But we'll go get some looks at what the streets are looking like on New York. For those of you that are not from New York but are reading a lot of articles, we'll get a little bit of ground walk around since he's up there. This one went fast and furious. The fuse was lit and it burned quick. And we got, other than some bad breath and some aggressive words, not too much more after the 2 arrests, yeah?
Right. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it.
Yep. All right, buddy. Breaking away. Again, you can support Mark by doing the affiliate program there at, here it is. I'll throw it up on the screen, but it's at Liberty Cigars. It's libertycigars.com. There they are. That's American company, and then also supporting Mark Naughton. He has an affiliate program, so he's getting a percentage of all those sales. If you guys use his promo code, the promo code is TT, like Tango Tango or Trump Tuesday, TT47 for the 47th term. Again, TT47 at Liberty Cigars. You guys can follow them on social media as well if you like. And that's supporting Mark. All of you who are sitting on Twitter, if you guys have seen that, you know where to go. Yeah, we lost some of the signal there. It's a good question. It started off looking real clean. You never know whether that is just because bandwidth and it's the middle of the day in New York, or because there are capabilities to block cell phone signals going out and limit some of that. Probably the former, not the latter, but can't rule it out. All the agencies now do have tools to be able to disrupt that as sort of their bomb threat issues. In any case, you guys have been hanging out, watching The Ground Truth, getting a little taste of that. We will get you some fresh footage from New York City as he moves around. And if you guys are not following Mark Naughton, please follow Mark at Mark Naughton 9, Naughton, the number 9, Mark Naughton 9. That was it. Quick little stream. 40 minutes for you seeing happen, and if you want to run back to the beginning of the stream, you'll be able to see that protest interrupted. It happened quite quickly. we came in hot and heavy, and that was the end of it. So thanks so much, guys, for joining us. We'll see you guys for the next one, and stick around tomorrow, or make sure you have the page followed for tomorrow with a thumbs up and a like and so on, because we will see you in the morning at 09:30 Eastern time for the next Kyle Seraphin Show.